Well, Michael Pattemore joins me now. And Michael, I can't believe that it's a whole year. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
You spend every year, or this last year, you just go through the anniversaries of everything, you know, the birthdays, the wedding anniversaries, and all the little private little anniversaries that you have. Yeah. And I've got the biggest anniversary coming up on the 19th.
I can't believe it, like I say, that it's been a whole year. Yeah. And you've been, you know, when you've been busy sort of, if you like, carrying out her wishes, and her wishes were, typical Lynda, you had to go around the world.
Yes. And
you had to get hair plugs.
Yes. No, no, not plugs, it was transplants.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. But you had to, she was adamant you had to get your hair done.
Yeah, she said I'm going to go bald and look horrible, so yeah, I've done it. I've done it.
You have done it, you have done it. When you wake up in the morning, how are you? Are you still, does it still sort of like come on you and you realise, are you able to smile and laugh and reflect? I still,
the habit of 10 years of you wake up and I used to put my hand across, and you still do that now, and it's just out of habit. And it's funny because like there was something I wanted this week when I got back from me trips and I couldn't find it, and suddenly I go get my mobile phone, I'm going to phone her and go, where is it?
Gosh, so still
and it's just still...
Yeah, well, of course, or if something good happens, you want to tell her. Because that must have been... I know that she said you had to go around the world and this was a thing that two of you planned for. But how difficult to go to all those places and she's not there to share it? It
was tough.
Yeah.
It got very lonely.
I bet it was lonely. I know. It is very hard. And the family too, though, I know that you've all sort of come together and you're all helping one another?
Sort of. I mean, the boys have got their own lives.
Of course they have.
You know, they're you know, 32 and 27. So I leave them to do their life and I just get on with mine. So it's okay. You just take... Travelling, I try not to be at home at the weekends.
Right.
That's the most difficult, you know, especially Sundays. So I'm normally out or I go down west, you know, back to my hometown. That helps.
Because Sunday was always like, she always used to make the big dinner, you know, that was her thing, wasn't it? Big roast dinners for everybody, you know, she loved all of that.
And we'd always have, you know, 6, 7, 8 people round for Sunday lunch. And she loved cooking. I mean, could she cook?
Amazing.
She could cook. And she loved entertaining. So while she was cooking, she'd be entertaining.
Right.
You know, and boy, could she ever tell a filthy joke.
I know. We better not tell any of them. We better not. Now, look, the book is called My Lynda. The photograph on the front cover is beautiful, but you were saying to me, I mean, she looks radiant there. Yeah. But you were saying right after that you had to take her to the hospital.
Yeah, that was taken on a Yours shoot, OK?
Yeah.
They all left at lunchtime. Lynda had gone to bed, OK? And by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she said, you're going to have to take me in. And she was in horrific pain. But
she looks so beautiful there. It's remarkable.
You can't get your head around it. I know. No. It's just, it's so sad.
And she was so brave, so brave. I mean, you talk about that in the book. You're very candid in the book. You know, you talk about a lot of things, and I think anybody who's gone through grief or who might be losing someone will take a lot from this, Michael. I think, and I know that the proceeds are going to Action Against Cancer. And was it something you wanted to do for her or for you? Or for both? I
got to be honest with you. When I was asked, would I write the book, I looked round and I was honest. I said, who's going to read my book? And when I sat down with the publishers and they said, we want to do boom, 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 boom. And I said, well, let's just see how it goes. And we'd done a few chapters and they said, it's perfect. Yeah. But I've been absolutely dead honest.
Yes, you have. And it's important, I think, to be that honest.
There's no point writing the book and not telling the truth. I mean, I've been really... Because
it's hard.
It is hard.
It's really tough.
What I found the hardest was, after it was written, then the publisher said, can you read the hard copy? OK. That's what hurt, because I started crying. But I think everyone who's read the book up to now they've all had the same thing. They've all had tears. So it's kind of what I wanted to do.
Oh, it's a great testament to her. It really is. She'd be very, very proud of you for
I'd
doing
like to
it,
think
I think.
so.
I definitely think she would be, you know, because it's all about your relationship and your happiness. And what was incredible as well, although we should expect it because she was so lovely, the outpouring of grief of everybody. I mean, you must get that on a daily basis, people saying to you all the time how much she's missed.
And that's my problem, is when somebody comes up in the street, a complete stranger, and they recognise you, and they give you a hug, and then I lose it when they walk away.
Of course.
And it's a love story. It's the 10 years.
I know, and it's really hard for you. Thank you for coming in, because I know you're getting upset, and I don't blame you either. She was a very, very special woman who will be remembered forever. And your book, she would be very, very proud of you. Honestly, you've done her proud, you really have. And the book, as we said, it's called My Lynda, and it's out today.
Thank you.
Thank you, love. Thank you so much.